Welcome to Flying Smoke. Today, well, you guys are in for a treat. Guys and gals, boys and girls, children of all ages. Well, if you got kids, make sure your parents are with them because we got some top secret, like next level, next gen, whatever the kids say, cool stuff. I shoot a lot of charcoal videos, shoot cooking videos. I even do some contest videos, but I do a lot of charcoal videos. It's bread and butter. The Good Charcoal Company trusted me enough to send me a product that is not even available in stores yet. It should be after the first of the year. This is, right now is November of 2023, so coming out in January 2024-ish, this charcoal product will be available for the standard everyday public person. And let's take a look at it. Boom. Good Charcoal Briquettes. So I asked the folks at Good Charcoal and my friend of mine, Eric Johnson, who is on their team, how do they make it? And he said basically it is the lump charcoal crushed and held together with a binder. It's like a slurry. I don't know if it's vegetable based, like a tapioca base, which is standard, but it is chemical free. And it's supposed to burn hotter, and you use less charcoal and burn maybe longer. I don't know. Acacia is an African wood. And if you go, I'm going to put, here's a link to the Good Charcoal's webpage. Go on their webpage. They have tons of cool stuff to see about how they're clearing lands for cheetah. And this acacia wood is everywhere in Africa. I've actually been to Africa. It would have been 1986. And yes, acacia is everywhere. So this provides good people, good money. You get good charcoal, hence the name, Good Charcoal. But you tuned in here to see, does it really work? Let's find out. All right, so kind of excited. I've never tested charcoal that isn't out on the market yet. Kind of top secret product testing. Better cover up my logo. So let's get these loaded up. 8 pounds fills up 2 chimneys. Guess that would make those 4-pound chimneys. All right, let's take a look at what this charcoal actually looks like. So the little pillows. And you can see the compressed acacia wood, which from my understanding is what this stuff actually is. It's just like the lump, it's just compressed. And I'm sure I now have a little bit of soot on my nose. We'll wipe that off. Lovely. It's a hazard. So these are pretty good all the way to the top. A little bit of soot, but that's okay. I have 2 charcoal lighter cubes underneath, just like I always do. I'm gonna light them off, but my lighter's over there. Wait, right there. Okay, I'm gonna hit start, and the clock's running. There we go. 3. Always try to hang the handles off the back. 3. Alrighty, and they are started. Put this to safe distance. Okay. So, a little bit of smoke. The smell, it smells like smoke. No odd smells or anything. No chemical smells, I guess you should call it. So, premium large acacia hardwood briquettes. I'm going to read this to you while they're waiting to light off. That way we get the actual product description. The Good Charcoal inside every bag. Our premium large acacia super briquettes are made with 100% chemical free, and they smell, there are no chemicals. No chemicals or additives in our charcoal means no chemicals added to your barbecue. That's a plus. Acacia wood comes from Namibia, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and Southern Africa, some of the hottest places on the earth, which makes for a wood that is denser than oak and hickory. The Good Charcoal burns hotter, cooks more evenly, and lasts longer, therefore you will need less. You eat what you grill. Why cook on chemicals when you have a choice not to? The Good for America, the Good Charcoal partners with local communities across the U.S. sponsoring free weekly barbecues for those facing food insecurity. Hungry folks. It's awesome. Good for the environment. Good Charcoal is helping solve an environmental problem in Africa called bush encroachment, which is acacia overgrowth threatening open grasslands needed for wildlife to safely hunt, graze, and roam. Our efforts clearing brush improve quality of life for people and animals alike. We are the first Stewardship Council certified charcoal in America. That's pretty cool. And it has little bits. This kind of gives you the history of the bag on the back of the bag. So, feeding Americans in need. You gotta love that. Real master grade. This stuff's not even out on the market yet. So, they trusted me enough to do a review on it. A little smoky, not too bad. But I gotta tell you, it just smells like wood. I mean, I've done, it rhymes with Mingsford and broil smoke. They smell like chemicals. And of course, matchlight. Don't even get me started on that. And if you have ever barbecued more than a hamburger in your backyard, you shouldn't be using matchlight. You don't need those chemicals. You don't need fuel to burn. A simple chimney with 2 paraffin starter cubes and you're good to go. So we're at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. We're going to let this stuff get lit off. Being it's a pillowy cube, that's going to get a lot of air through it, so I think it's going to light off pretty quick. And I need to go wash my hands. Be right back. That's 35 minutes. So I'm going to stop the clock, clear it. It's clear? Okay, it's clear. So I'll drop the fully lit one first. Always stand off to the side, especially when we're in flip-flops. Okay, these are glowing red and they're still full size. I'll bring them in a second and show you. Try to get it evenly. Move it around in here. That's pretty good. Yep, moving this off to the side. Holy crap, those are hot. You got to see these. I mean, they're still full-sized. Before I put this grill grate on, I'll show them to you. Pretty cool, huh? Still full size. That's why there's no compaction. I only see like 1 or 2 broken ones in there. Oh, okay, 5 or 6. But still, most of them are still full-sized, and they're just glowing orange. Good Lord, these things are hot. All right, grill grate's going on. Yeah, hot. Okay, grill grate's on. Okay. And spray them with this, which is just avocado oil. I like it because it's high heat. Keeps the grill nice and clean. And it lets me know when they get to 600 degrees, because that's about the... Well, normally in contests we use duck fat, or some people have even gone to using beef tallow. So I'm going to start it, and we're rolling. We'll see how long this stuff gets to come up to temperature. When I see the smoke come rolling off there, I'll come back and take temperatures off the grill. In 3, 2, 1, 0, 10 minutes. .605. All right, so we got 600 degrees. So we're ready to cook. Let's go to that on the top. 592. 615. 564. 558. Ow, ow. 562. Top. 554. The center is now 606, so it's ready to cook. 10 minutes. All right. Let's see here. All right, so we're going to stop this, clear it, and hit start again. And we're going to make sure we're wide open here. We'll be back in an hour to see what we're doing. Coming up on 1 hour. So let's see what we have. Center of the grill. $5.75. Let's go around the horn. $5.20. $5.50. $5.46. $5.13. Oh, bugs. $5.10. $5.55. That's after 1 hour, folks. The coals are still huge. That's after an hour. So I'm going to let this, I don't think I've ever done this before, but I'm going to let this keep rolling. So at 1 hour, I'll set myself an alarm on here. I'm going to come back after 2 hours. Do these burn as hot as some of the other coals I do? No, they don't burn as hot. But since they took longer to light and they still haven't disintegrated yet, they're probably going to burn for a long time. I got to be honest with you, most charcoal, you really start to see down in it after an hour. This stuff, it's still big chunks of charcoal. It's burning slower. Still burns good and hot, plenty hot to cook on. Let's see how long and what it looks like after 2 hours. We'll be back. Just a tad bit over 2 hours. As you can tell, it's getting dark here. Thank you very much, not daylight savings. Ugh. Okay, I'm pretty amazed. I'll bring you in here and show you what I got at 2 hours. Folks, that's 2 hours later. Those coals are still monster size. 2 hours later. And they're still hot. And I'm going to prove it. Wait right there. Put my trusty grill grates back on. Give it about 5-10 minutes. I'm going to cook on them. Stay right there. All right, the grates have been on for about 5 minutes now. Let's see where we're up to. $260 already. That's 2 hours later. It's unheard of for briquettes. So let's get these Johnsonville brats on. And we'll be back to check on them in a few minutes. One last check. They done. One more flip for you. And one more flip for you. One more flip for you. One more flip for you. Just in case you wondered, I got to bring this up there to show you because it's getting dark out. That should give you the hint. We're at 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours on a wide open grill. I never touched any of the 4 vents. It's wide open. And I'm still cooking on it 2.5 hours later. Unheard of. I got about 2 more minutes. And we're going to call it. Still hear them sizzling. We'll touch base with all the other stuff in post. In fact, I'm going to let it go tonight. I'll probably edit this video tomorrow because I want to see if the coals burn down to nothing. That means pure charcoal. Well, it is a result. It's a good result. Go figure, the good charcoal gets a good result. It burned, honestly, it didn't burn as hot as I thought it was going to burn. I expected it to burn a little hotter, but the thing that really surprised me is it burned for a long, long time. Several hours, and I still cooked on it. That's a first. Typically, charcoal, if you go back and, well, not right now, finish this one. Then go back and look at some of the Kingsford videos, an hour after you light it, you're pretty much looking at these little pieces. I also took some pictures of what the charcoal looked like when it was done, and I'll put those up now. Go and check out my other good charcoal video if you prefer lump charcoal. Their lump charcoal is really good. In contests, I prefer briquettes because you get a predictable result and you get a lot more even heat. You can get hot and cold spots with the lump. Now at home, I use lump. It's just easy and less ash, and it's just easier. And now, with this acacia, you could also smoke with it. Because, if it burns this long on a regular grill, imagine how long it's going to keep your slow cooker. When you've got either a drum smoker or if you're using just a standard pit, hell, even a hole in the ground. Anyway, go to goodcharcoal.com, check out their information, look for it in the stores. You can see it at Sam's, you can see it in different places. They're constantly growing. And come January, get you some briquettes. That's it for right now. We'll see you on the next video. Y'all take care.